All right, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts back again today with another video for you. And in today's video, we're going to have to go back to some Ren. All right, we just did a reaction to him last night. My mind's blown. It's still blown. I've been listening to that and trying to just process everything. And it's a mind-blowing piece of art. You guys in the comments were amazing. All right, you filled me in on a lot of his backstory, a lot of, kind of what he's been through in his life, and you gave me a ton of suggestions on where to go next. Now, the consensus was you had to do the Violet, Jenny, Screech, but there was an order that people wanted me to do it in, and, I got a couple of different orders, and then when I look at it, it looked like Violet was produced first, and then Jenny and Screech came after. But people have said do Jenny and Screech and then Violet. So I don't want to mess it up. I only get one shot at a first-time reaction. So instead of doing that one, I'm doing Sick Boy today. I'm going to count on you guys to fill me in the comments on where to go with the Violet, Jenny, Screech sort of deal. With that said, though, let's get right into this. Before I do that, I promised somebody I would straighten out the cords on my headphones. They did not like the old twisted stuff going on, so we should be okay. Let's get right into this, though. This is Ren with Sick Boy.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
And there's evidence that that's a real thing. There is absolutely evidence that is a real thing. Whether or not it is, I mean, it's hard to prove 100%. But yeah, that could be a possibility. Absolutely.
Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Ooh. Oh, that was some subliminal. That was like some subliminal messaging there. Hold on. What was that? Oh, too far. Oh, missed it. Yeah, it looked like that's what was going on. The pig guys. Yep. Okay.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroid.
All right, so if I would have done this yesterday, I wouldn't have understood that. Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy. All right, he's had has Lyme disease. You get those from ticks, and you know what? Tick season around here is really bad, and sometimes we had my outdoor cat actually recently passed, but we have cats. Most of them are inside. I had an outdoor cat, though, that would constantly pick them up. And my wife would freak out about it, because of the Lyme disease. And it's actually very hard. It has to be a very specific time in that tick's life cycle. And it has to, I don't know, I can't remember the specifics, but ticks eat 2 or 3 times in their life. So, the first or second feeding has to be on a rat that has Lyme's disease. And then they, go through, a metamorphosis or some sort of deal like that. And then in their adult stage, they feed one more time. And that's when they really engorge themselves to, then go procreate and die off. So, the last feeding, it has to be an infected tick to bite you. So it's not and it has to be, I don't know, there's some other specific things that had to, all had to line up for it to transmit it to you. So it's not an easy thing to get necessarily. All right. So that's unfortunate, very, very unfortunate that he ended up picking that up.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick.
All right, so he's done stem cell replacement, like therapy or whatever. So, you know, this is his like, you know, what he has kind of gone through medically. All right, let's see.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break, boy.
With the white noise, the quick fix snake oil. All right, so he's saying like all this stuff. You know, you're selling him false hope. Essentially, you're snake oil salesman. You're having me do the white noise and you know, stem cell and this and that. So interesting. Let's go.
Poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break, boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go. Take another pill, here, take a couple more. Let's see how you're doing in another week or so. You'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show.
Oh, God, and ain't that the truth, man? You know, and that's the answer a lot of the times nowadays is pills, all right? They have their place. But I think society on a whole is entirely way over medicated. All right. And most of the times you take a pill to clear a symptom of something, which gives you other side effects that now you have to take other pills to get rid of those, but those have side effects. So you're taking other pills to deal with those side effects. And it's almost like it's a scam, like it's set up that way on purpose. All right. I'm not going to say that, but I mean, you know, you get into that rabbit hole and it's like once you go down that road, it's almost like you can't get out of it. You know, you're trapped in that cycle.
Doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan.
Hold on. Let's do this again.
Doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan. Complications.
All right, so he's losing patience with the process or whatever he said there. You know, and he's walking hand in hand with Satan at this point, and you're not helping him. You're not giving him any relief from, you know, the things that are going on, and it's driving him insane.
Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan. Complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation.
And what I tell you, you know, the complications, the side effects of these medications that you're taking for this issue. Now you're taking these pills. It's a whole thing, man.
Aggravation, building up a toleration. Drown, sucker, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out. In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we
Oh my God, dude. Holy shit. Hey, he's spot on there, man. Wow, he is spot on here. Hold on.
Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're
It's not him. It's the world that's sick.
given everything we need and we commoditize it. We feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume.
We given everything we need and then we commoditize it. All right. So like all of our commodities that we need, these things that we need, you know, we make it. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Christ. We make it essentially a product to sell to you, right? Okay. Let's hear where he's going, because I lost my train of thought. Let's hear where he's going.
The world that's it. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we come in. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice.
Oh my God, man. Okay. All right, Ren.
We're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we come in. I'm not sick, we are sick.
All right. Science tells him that it's suicide. He's talking about the commoditization of our world here. They say, hey, this is not sustainable or whatever. And still they commit to following that path, right? Like the scientists, hey, the path you guys are going as a society, it's going to lead to the end of you. And we're going to just keep going.
Science tells us that it's suicide and still we come in. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice.
We're standing on a cliff, and in the name of progress, or we jump off the precipice, or however he said that. Basically society is on a cliff, and we're looking down, and we realize if we take one more step, that might be crossing the line. But still, no hesitation. What are we going to do? We're going to take that step. And that'll probably end up, that's probably like a reference to, how society might end up collapsing, right? We know that these things that we're doing in the name of progress aren't healthy, aren't good, just as like an example, and this isn't necessarily what he's talking about, but, just to kind of break it down in an easier to understand way, look at like Kraft macaroni and cheese, right? We put a bunch of like additives, chemicals, colorings. And I know in the UK, no, you guys don't do that. They banned all that stuff. But here in America, and I think they changed it recently or within the last decade, or I don't know. But yeah, we have all these like dyes and stuff in the name of like progressing the profits for Kraft. They use these artificial chemicals and dyes to put into their food a little bit cheaper, make a little bit more of a profit margin. And it's in the name of progressing their company, right? Think of that as the world. And they know that, this isn't good for our consumers. It's going to end up, giving them all these issues and cancers and what have you. And they're going to do it anyway. Okay. And then at some point, the bottom's going to fall out of it and Kraft will be no more. Okay. Because maybe litigation or whatever, and this is like all hypothetical, this stuff's not going to happen actually, because it's, it's just not how our world works nowadays. But, yeah, in the name of just moving forward, getting, bigger, better, more, we do these things and it's going to end up being bad for us eventually.
We are sick, we are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the pick, boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? No, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke.
Yeah, this is good too, man. This is good. I think I like High Ren because just how much more unique of a song it is. But this is up there. This is up there too. This is pretty good. Let's go back and break some of this down a little bit though. Oop, a little more.
Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? No.
All right, meeting with like industry, labels, record labels, whatever, producers. They just want to commodify your gift. They want to take your ability to sing and create music, and he's pouring himself into this stuff. They want to take it and just make it a prepackaged thing to just sell to the masses, right? Because that's the goal. Sell it far and wide, as much and as far as you can, to make the most money. And typically to do that, you soften the message. right? You make it more palatable for a larger audience. You can't just, be in this narrow band now. We need to talk about all this other stuff, and we need to kind of stay away from this topic because that might make people uncomfortable, right? So then your music gets watered down, your message gets watered down, and that's exactly how it goes.
Things that come modify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence.
We're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. And that's, that could be, that could mean a lot of different things. But, if you think about a lot of times in situations, people will comply with an assailant, thinking that if I just do what they tell me, they won't hurt me anymore. They won't go any further than this. And, that's not a good mindset to have. That mindset will get you taken advantage of. It'll get you hurt, or worse. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, how much do we want to go into that? Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I would never, okay? Just take like a home invasion or something, for example. I don't care if you have a gun to the back of my head. I'm giving it a shot, man. I'm going to give it a shot to overcome that situation. All right. I have a ton of kids. All right. I need to be there for them. So, and it's hard to say though, without ever facing that situation. I'm pretty sure, knowing me and my personality and how I've always gone about conflict, I'm the type who, if you're aggressive first, it gives you the advantage, right? So that's kind of how you have to go through life. If you're aggressive in life, you will have the advantage in most scenarios.
We're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I'm bleeding myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
Damn. All right, stripping the earth of its resources. We're doing it for wealth and for fame and for all this. But if we bleed it dry, what is there? It's a shell. It's hollow. Doesn't have substance anymore. Yeah, this guy has some shit to say, right? He has some really profound stuff to say. I'm digging it. All right, this guy is now officially going to be put into rotation on this channel. For sure. A lot of times I'll check out an artist, I'll do a song, maybe two, see kind of how it goes and how I'm feeling them. And then either we'll kind of feature them a little bit, or we'll start throwing, one out there every week or two or so, just to kind of keep getting the content out there. So yeah, he's definitely, I don't know how exactly he's going to fit in this channel, but we're going to have plenty more reactions from him. This is phenomenal. High Ren was, I don't even know how to explain that song. It was just, I don't even know, it's not music. It's beyond music though. But this is fantastic. That's amazing. I am looking forward to the Violet Jenny Screech. I just need to know how to do it, which videos to watch, and in what order. So please let me know. But that'll do it. That'll be the reaction. Middle-aged white guy is out. Peace.